In this video, we are talking about Solo Plus product series, a complete DIY house recipe. Why do I call it a house recipe? Because it's pretty similar with the cooking recipes or baking recipes. Say you're not very good in baking stuff. If you have a good recipe, you can do it. And the good recipe is not just the list of ingredients, but also instructions, and we have it here. Who's it for? It's for people who have a low budget or very tiny plot of land, or you have rented the land and you need a tiny house for living, for home office, for gym, storage, you name it. If you are about to build a small home or a tiny house or home office, this product really helps. If you have never built anything, this is a complete house recipe. You have it all. You have the material lists, door and window schedules, cut lists, tool lists. Of course, you need to know how to use these tools. You need to know which end of the hammer you should grab. It goes here step by step. You just follow those steps and you get it built in no time. By the way, you have to print it by yourself. Well, I have a printed copy here, but if you buy this recipe, you get a downloadable PDF file. You get a spreadsheet where you can put the prices in, your local material prices, thus calculating the material cost. You also have a 3D model in SketchUp format. If you know how to use SketchUp, you can play around with the house, add furniture and stuff. And you have the floor plans in DWG format in case if you need to apply for a building permit and you need to position the house on your plot. You know, Avrame is known for kit homes. This is what we do. We do kits, and you can buy it as a kit as well. But kit, it's not viable to ship more than, I don't know, 500 miles from here because it's really tiny. It can't fill a 20 feet container even. It makes sense to buy this recipe part and do the sourcing and work by yourself if you are far from our headquarters, which are located in Estonia, Northern Europe. And it can be a good thing. If you buy the materials locally, you can save the money from shipping, possible custom duties, and it's also a great way to support your local economy. And if you build it yourself, you have all the variety of local finishing materials. You can make changes in projects. Well, after all, it's your house. You can burn it down if you want. If you can't afford the ready-made tiny house, this is a solution for you. This can be made much cheaper.